What's up? It's 5:40. I'm extremely late, but we're gonna ride until like 11 o'clock. Technically, I'm only going 40 miles. So, I mean, really, I can get that done in easily 2 hours. But due to the fact that I'm so weighted down, it's gonna be a lot slower. It's probably take me like 40 minutes or whatever. This is pretty much gonna be our setup. It's a lot heavier than I assumed it was going to be. I mean, I'm completely not used to it. The way it feels on the bike, you can definitely tell that it's weighted down. Before we start talking about anything else, we're going to discuss the fact that I'm using an all carbon fiber bike for a tour. This is basically a racer, and it's not even recommended that I do it, but I can't seem to figure out a good explanation why it's not recommended, because carbon fiber is technically stronger than steel, but in most cases they tell you to use a steel bike or whatever. But the carbon fiber feels better. It's more absorbent than the steel. It's strong as steel, if not stronger than steel, and it's definitely lighter. But still, the bike is a racer. But for me, I mean, it makes more sense because I'm constantly in an aerodynamic position, so it should be easier. But we'll find out why. Now, number two, it's kind of a little bit more costly for the bike than most people would probably do on a tour. Most people would, and that's kind of stupid, because if I mess my bike up on the tour, then I done lost a $10,000 bike, you know. So, and then there's always the theft problem. But we gonna roll with it just like this, because for me, I already got the bike. So since I already got it, I'm gonna use what I got, then go buy something else. And if I lose it, then well, I lose it. Then I learned a lesson. Anyway, we'll start out with what we got. We're pulling the Bob trailer, Bob Yak. It's a one-wheel trailer versus the two-wheel trailer. The two-wheel trailer, from what I read, it vibrates a lot more than the one wheel. So we're gonna go with the one wheel. Besides that, I can stay one lane in the one wheel. However, I just tried it and it's a little awkward for me. But then hopefully, before I start really gaining speed, I'll get a little bit more used to it. Then we turned around and we got one bag that I'm using to store all the tents, and all the tent gear, and any tools that I got for the bike or whatever. And the other bag is and the food. And the other bag is my electronics and all my clothing and everything else that I'm gonna need as far as communication goes. We're running with 5 bottles, with including whatever supplement that I'm using. Basically, every day I'll take my Mega Man Vita Pack, my Endurance Vita Pack, or my Extreme Vita Pack, and of course Axel for hydration, and this one, and then I just have regular water in that one, and the 2 on the back. I'll ride with at least a couple bottles of water, but not too much to get any heavier than I already am, because technically it's like I got 14 pounds of just water on to the trailer. I will be, then I have the air on top, along with the cables for when I go to the gym or whatever, because I will be gymming it along the way. I can lock the bike down, because I know for a lot of people, they look at this and they would never lock their bike down. But again, I'm from the city, and we don't let nothing. you, you leave anything that you leave unlocked, you lose it. So we want to avoid that by just locking everything down. It's a 15-foot cable, and the master locks on the side. Then we're going to be filming with the GoPros on this side, facing the rear to catch any oncoming traffic coming this way, and then on the other side to see me pedaling and to keep a rhythm of me as I'm rolling or whatever, and to catch everything that moving forward. I have another GoPro that I will turn on and off whenever I feel like I got something to say. And then on this side, I got the Garmin Verb to also record specific things as I'm rolling forward or whatever. Switch the seat to a Tour, the ISM Tour, just to take the pressure off my my jewels, and to keep them nice and comfortable, and to keep feeling going through them along the entire ride. It's a little bit. It's going to take some getting used to, because I'm used to actually steering with the spot between my legs or whatever. A lot of people, may not realize it, but you actually do steer with your body. And with this type of seat, you can't steer. There'll be no hands riding at all. Then of course we got the Garmin on top for directions, and to keep up, to track my heart rate, and to track my cadence, my speed, the whole 9 yards is tracked through the Garmin, which also controls the Verb. And we switched the tires from my racing tires to the Swabble Marathon Pluses for durability. We don't want to be stopping every 20 miles changing flats. So we got something that's going on, be able to take a beating. And that's pretty much it. Of course, Shimano gearing. Anybody who know about the felt IAs, they know that it's pretty much the best you can do triathlon wise. Electronic gearing completely, the Di2, so me shifting gears or me changing should be smooth. And that's about it. Got a couple extra tubes, got one extra tire, and that's about it. Now I got to get out of here. So, peace.